That's not my question, Tim. No. You are doing straw man. I was not speaking about this first of all.
Did he say?
No, I didn't say about God's creation. I said to him.
Can God enter his own creation?
No, I didn't say that.
Can God be weak?
No, wait. Can God become weak? That's my question.
Can God enter his own creation?
No. You came in as a savior to show you that you are a most wicked and very weak person in debate. I did show you many times.
Do you believe
no.
that God can enter his own creation?
And disturbing me and James speaking. So my argument was to James, if God's all powerful eternally, can he become weak? Answer my question.
Yes, God can become weak by virtue of his humanity.
Look at you, stop.
By virtue running away.
My God, get the news. My God, that's contradiction. That's contradiction. Why?
So,
because if God... Wait, I haven't finished. If this God...
If just walks away and he never lets anyone else finish, so he can't ask for any man.
If God is powerful...
By virtue of his humanity.
By
virtue of his humanity.
If God powerful eternally, if God is powerful eternally means what? He has all the times it's powerful. To say forever, no beginning, no end. To say become weak, that's called a paradox, contradiction, which doesn't make any sense.
Right, address this one.
Do you accept that? No, do you accept the paradox?
Address this one, by the way.
Do you accept the paradox?
Address this one.
Do you accept paradox?
Don't jump, answer
my question.
No.
Do you know, brothers and sisters?
No.
That's why I walk away from him, because I does not deal with my argument all the time. Do you accept it's a paradox?
Go on, ask your question again.
He's not listening.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a verse.
No.
I'm listening.
No. If God is powerful eternally, you accept that?
Yes.
So meaning he's powerful all the times.
Yes.
Is it possible for God to become weak?
Okay. Now, let me address the question. He's asked a question. It's only fair he listens to the answer.
Yes, answer. I thought you answered the question.
In and of itself, the divinity cannot change. Are we agreed?
Say again?
The divinity does not change. Are we agreed?
No, I'm talking about God. Does God change? Yes or no?
Does the divinity change?
Does
yes
God
or no?
change? Yes.
We all agree divinity does not change.
What do you mean by divinity? What do you mean? What do you mean by divinity?
The Godhead.
God does not change.
The Godhead. Right.
No.
So,
no, God.
Now notice he asked the question,
you're not answering.
but he doesn't want to listen to the answer.
He's not answering.
This is Shamsi all the time.
Yeah, Bob.
I'll be walking off in 5 minutes.
Because why? You're not answering my question.
He asked a question.
Answer the question.
I would love to. Shut up and I will.
Look how rude. You're very rude, man.
Who is you, Shamsi?
No,
Show you, Shamsi.
I'm showing you. Go on.
You interrupt people's conversations.
Because you're not answering my question.
To the Muslims.
No, you're not answering my question. Go on.
Anyway, so if God takes on some other factor, some other nature, God, by the virtue of that other nature, can also have the weaknesses that go along with it. As Christians, we believe God has become a man in Christ Jesus, and by virtue of the humanity is weak.
Okay, now wait. We've got become. No, wait.
Does that say that the divinity has become weak?
No. He just contradicts himself. Why? If God become a man, listen to this. God become what? A man. He become first what? A baby.
Yes.
So wait. So when God become a baby, is the nature of baby to be weak?
Yes.
So is he still God to be all powerful?
This is the point you're arguing.
No, answer my question.
Yeah, I'm going to.
He's got powerful.
Shamsi, my name is not Shamsi.
No, your name is not the liar. You don't answer the question.
I answer the question, Shamsi.
Why are you shouting?
Because you're going to answer a question. I'm shouting because you're shouting, Shamsi.
So we got.
Why are you shouting?
I'm talking to you. Wait.
Right, talk to
me. God became a baby.
Lower your tone.
Okay. When God became a baby.
Yeah.
Did he still?
Why are you shaking?
I'm not shaking. I'm not nervous.
Are you nervous?
That's the sign. That's a sign of the weak argument you have. You know when you start character assassination.
Go on.
That's a sign
of like you do.
No, don't do that. Anyway, my point here is that when God became a baby, when he was a baby, was he still the same God who was all powerful?
Yes.
But he became baby.
Right, so this is the point you've got to engage with. This is the point, Shamsi, that
so which part of Jesus was
this is the point that you have to engage.
No, you have to, not me.
Yes, you have to engage with this point.
Go on.
And all of you Muslims have to engage with this point.
Can you just answer, please?
Because you are not attacking Christianity when you come out with the kind of argument that Shamsi's making. We believe that God takes unto himself a human nature. That human nature is contingent and weak. That human nature needs to eat. That human nature is a baby. All of those criticisms that Shamsi makes, he ascribes to the wrong nature, because we Christians do not claim that the divinity stopped being all-powerful. We claim that the humanity of Christ is where the weakness is, where the contingencies are. Now he says that's a contradiction, the guy at the back.
No, wait. I'm finished.
No, go on.
Now watch this. when God became a baby, you have to explain yourself. Are you saying God went inside the human body, or God himself became the body of Jesus?
I am saying that the Logos takes on...
No, one understands Logos here. Just explain in English. Go.
So I'll explain Logos. Great question. Allow me to enlighten everybody.
Yeah, enlighten us. Go.
The word Logos in Greek means word, or can also mean light or any form of communication. When we say that Christ is the Logos of God, we are saying that Jesus is the way that the Father has spoke to humanity in the person of his Son, Jesus Christ.
That's not my question. No.
That is the Logos. You asked me what the Logos was. That is the Logos. Read John chapter 1.
My question was to you, Bob. When you said God became a baby, did God went inside the human body,
yes,
or God himself became a baby?
The Son, the Logos, enters into the...
You said God became baby. God. You didn't say the word of God. You said God.
You see, this is the kind of pathetic semantics that you do all the time.
You said God became baby. You said that.
Do I believe that the Son of the Trinity is God?
Yes, you believe that.
There we go. So there's no contradiction in what I said. So, thank you. That's silence, didn't it?
No, sorry, I'll let you finish.
No,
before, deal with my point. No.
Right.
If God became a baby, no, wait.
Do you object to the idea that God enters into his creation?
Wait.
Answer my question.
You know what God is? What God is?
I want to ask you questions.
No.
He doesn't want to answer any questions.
No, answer. We still deal with the points.
Go on.
Even if he tried to hackle many times.
Yeah.
You said God became a baby.
Why do you object?
Okay, wait.
I'll
tell you why. Okay. When I ask you, when you said God became a baby, are you saying God himself transferred to the human body, or God went inside the human body? So you are saying God went inside the human body?
I'm saying that the Logos
which
took upon the flesh of Mary in himself and took on the fullness of human nature.
I understand that. Okay.
Given to him by Mary.
I understand that. So which part of Jesus, the baby, was God? Which one was the body?
Right, this is the kind of nonsensical questions that you make.
Well, you said you were inside.
It's a nonsense question.
If the stick was inside the bottle, what is the stick? And where is the bottle? The stick is inside the bottle. No, again. Which part of Jesus?
Let me answer.
Go on, Which part of Jesus was God? And which one was the
divine nature was God and the human nature was contingent.
No, Jesus as a baby when he was...
Yes.
Jesus, when you carry Jesus as a baby, yeah?
Yeah.
When you look into the baby Jesus, which part of Jesus, is it the flesh?
Brilliant question.
Or which one was God?
Allow me to answer that question.
God, you said
because the church fathers answer you, Shamsi.
Yeah, you answer me first.
The church fathers answer you.
Yeah, which one?
The church, Saint Cyril.
No, I'm asking which part of the body, which part of Jesus was God?
Let me answer the question.
The church fathers,
Because the kind of logic that you seem to be dressing towards is this idea. No, because
he's making no sense.
Assuming that you Christian, what was that about character assassination? What was that about character assassination? It's amazing how the Dawah team give up the moral high ground within minutes of trying to.
I didn't say you're shaking.
Every time.
I didn't say you're shaking.
Every time.
You just waste of time anyway.
So
answer. Now answer. Which part of Jesus was God?
I'm waiting for JC to change his cat.
Yeah, Tim change his mind as well.
Can you move your light? It's pointing
the light. The light.
Can you point it that way, please?
So again, my question, which part of Jesus when he was the baby, which part was God? Is it the body or something else? Because you said God went inside. So if it went inside, so only we understand the body is not God. It's something else has to be God. I want to ask which one.
Okay. So the question is nonsensical.
Who you define?
Because of the writing.
But you answered that. You said you got
your
inside.
Nonsensical question does not define my answer. I will define my answer according to my own beliefs.
My question is based upon your answer.
Not you.
My question was based upon your answer.
But like with all
you said God went inside the human body.
Like you all the Dawah team, it is based upon a double standard.
That's the best debater.
It's not struggling.
No one's struggling.
No one's struggling.
And contradicting himself.
What was that about character assassination?
No, you are struggling.
What was that about?
I didn't say you're shaking. I didn't say you're sweating.
There you go.
I didn't say you're struggling.
There you go.
I didn't say you're sweating or shaking.
He asks a question, but he doesn't want to answer. I'm amazed. This is the longest Shamsi's ever stood in a single place.
Because you're asking
hurry up, please. We Christians believe that what is said of one nature is true to the whole person, because Christ is only one person. But he is one person that works by virtue of two natures, a human nature and a divine nature. It is not possible. It is not possible that you can point to some aspect of the Christ and simply say, well, this is the divine bit and this is the human bit. They exist simultaneously in the same person. So
Doesn't
when
make-
Christ was held by his mother, she was literally holding God as a human being. That is what we believe. That is what I invite you to embrace.
Say it again.
No, let me finish my
Say
point.
that. I haven't heard this. Say that.
You just heard it. You heard it.
I haven't heard this. I said.
You heard what I said.
Anyway, no, it's my
You
time
heard
now.
what
I let
you
you
said.
speak. It's my time now.
No,
it's
you don't
my
get
time.
to
It's my
dictate.
time.
I want to
finish.
ask you
No,
questions.
before, no. We still deal with subject. No,
This
we still
is on
subject.
subject.
No.
This is
no,
on
no.
subject.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
Do you
Let me
believe
speak. Let
that
me
Allah
speak.
cannot
Let
enter
me
his
speak.
creation?
Let me speak now.
Answer that
Let me
question.
speak. You know, remember what he said? Look how he's when I say he's struggling, I'm not doing character assassination.
There we
Can you
go.
stop heckling? Can you stop
Takes him
heckling?
minutes to give up the high ground. Minutes.
Clearly why is
Minutes.
off? Because it's the heckling and not answering me.
Oh,
Now I
heckling.
can
You mean like these guys were heckling him a few moments ago and you said nothing?
You say, well, I
That
said
kind of
stop,
heckling.
I said stop anyway. Anyway, but I know your tactic. When you cannot answer, wait.
Can Allah enter his
Let me
creation?
finish. I will answer any question. But let me
Okay,
finish.
answer that question.
No. We still
We'll
deal
let
with
you
subject.
finish and then answer
No,
the
we deal with
question.
subject.
Don't walk away like you
deal with
always
speech.
do.
We deal with speech. We deal with your subject.
Okay.
Now, first of all, you said to us, that's your speech, not my speech.
Correct.
And correct me. You said, I asked you, when God, you said God became a baby.
Yes.
God became what?
A baby.
That's all the paradox, yeah? So you said no,
It's not a paradox.
It's a paradox because baby is a baby human being.
And?
God is God.
Correct.
Okay, so
What's your
so
point?
To say
What's your problem?
I'll tell you what's my problem.
Two natures,
Okay.
one person. What's your
Wait.
problem?
Two nature,
Yes.
one person.
Yes.
Wait. What's this? That doesn't make any. Because the nature is an attribute of the essence of God. You understand?
No.
So, yeah, it is. Because why? You have a nature. What is human nature?
this instance,
no.
the nature is
You have
the
a human
essence.
nature. You can.
Correct.
You can become what? Your dog nature as well. Become like a dog. Understand? But you said human. But
No,
you can't say. You can't.
no,
Let me speak
you
now.
don't understand nature.
Allow me to speak now. Allow me to speak.
And then I'll correct
Allow
you.
me to speak.
And then I'll correct
when
you.
When you said God became a baby, you said God enter inside the baby's body. Is that correct?
No, I said that God became a baby, not that he entered into a baby.
Okay, if God became a baby,
I'm not an Nestorian, which is where
no
you're
problem.
trying to
No
channel
problem.
me towards.
So if God became a baby, he
Yes.
has to change because a baby is different than God. Baby's nature is to be weak, to get breastfed. God's nature to be all powerful. So for you to say God became, mean he transferred. So he became something else. Which a baby, correct? That is alhamdulillah.
Allow me to reply now.
Bob the
Now
Builder's
watch, he's going to walk
here. Show
away.
him
He's gonna
disbelief
walk
of
away.
Christianity.
He's going to walk away.
So you believe God became
Right,
baby?
that's what. How many times do I have to say
Khalas,
to
take care of
you?
yourself then.
Yeah, how many times?
Khalas,
Right. No, notice.
God poos his nappy.
No,
You
notice.
believe your God got moved to by Romans?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. You know what? Allah Akbar.
What
No,
victory?
victory is you God.
By virtue of
victory
his humanity.
If you God couldn't even save himself,
By
how is he going to
virtue
save you? How are you
of
going to
his
put trust
humanity.
on the God? He couldn't save
Now,
himself.
virtue
That's
of
it.
his humanity.
That's it.
So, your objection is essentially that God can't become limited and contingent.
No.
Is that your objection?
Can I answer it?
Yes.
My objection is, if we define what God is,
Yes.
if we say God, by definition,
Yes.
is all powerful eternally,
Yes.
and by definition,
Yes.
is all knowing eternally,
Yes.
by definition,
Yes.
is the great eternally,
Yes.
which means all the times, then with the same breath you tell me, God became weak and he had someone change his nappy, that's called a paradox which doesn't make any sense.
Brilliant. Now
do you
answer
accept
this
that? No, do you
question,
accept that?
Shamsi.
No, do you accept that?
No, answer this
do you
question,
accept what I
Shamsi.
said? Do you accept what I said?
No, I don't.
Okay,
now
take care of yourself.
answer. You see, he's walking away. Shamsi, Shamsi, out of your word.
Come on!
Shamsi said.
Running away!
Shamsi said. Answer my question.
We want you. Anyway, alhamdulillah,
Just make a circle.
you know what I left? How can I
Shamsi
speak to
ran
the
away,
person?
just like I
How
said
can
I
I
would.
speak? How can I speak to someone
So,
who doesn't understand what
Shamsi,
he's saying?
answer
He's
my
like saying God
question.
exists and not exists same time.
Shamsi, answer my question.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Okay. Do you? I have a number of questions. We
No,
talked
one,
about
one,
this.
one.
No. Bro, don't
I'm
be
gonna
a
walk
chicken.
away.
Of course you will, because that's what you do.
Because
you're a coward. But you're a coward, Shamsi.
Okay, I'm a coward.
That's why you're going to walk
So why I
away.
spoke to you?
Because you're a
I'm
coward.
a coward, why I spoke to you?
So,
no, wait.
Do you believe?
If I'm a coward, why I
Do
spoke to you?
you see?
No, you
talk to me now.
Wait.
Don't change the topic.
Don't change the topic.
Don't change the
topic. And
Shamsi, why are you panicking?
Alright,
Stop panicking.
Why are you panicking?
Okay, now
We talked
you
for,
say I'm a coward.
we talked you what?
You say I'm a
we
coward.
talked for 10
Why
minutes.
Why did I
We
not
talked for 10
I'm
minutes
to you.
about the Christian faith.
Okay, now
I answered your questions. Do me
Alhamdulillah,
the
thank you very much.
courtesy.
Christians become Muslim.
Do me the
He believes
courtesy.
God become a baby.
Do me
Someone
the
says it's not
courtesy
big.
of addressing my question.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Do you believe that Allah can enter into His creation?
That's a good question. For everyone to hear it, the question is asking, can Allah enter His creation?
Yes.
As a Muslim, we believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He does an action, not just pure from will, He does an action according to His wisdom. Okay? Now, the creation, if we establish that Allah is the greatest and bigger than His creation, bigger than what? His creation. So it is illogical to say the one who's bigger than His creation, He's inside His creation.
Fantastic.
Because why? When you believe that, you believe God's inside what? The pool, the toilet,
Great.
the woman private part, the man private
Now
part.
allow me to
No, wait.
I have a follow-up question
Wait. Do you believe God's everywhere?
Okay. No. I'm asking you questions.
No, I'm asking you.
No.
Don't stop running away. Stop running away.
I'm not running away.
I allowed you to ask me multiple questions.
I'm running away.
Now let me do the same. Stop running away.
Let him.
There you go.
Let him talk.
Redeem yourself.
Let him talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you all heard Shamsi say that it would not be fitting of God's wisdom that He should enter into His creation. I therefore submit the following verses evidence.
Yeah, get it. I know it.
Will you stop?
But I know where he's
Stop being rude.
Stop being rude.
Sorry.
Stop being rude.
That was rude, sorry.
Of course it was rude. You're Shamsi.
No. You know why?
No.
Look.
Here we go again.
You believe it's okay for the Christian
Here we go again.
babies.
Changing the subject. Changing the subject.
You're a terrorist. Bob, you're a terrorist. You're a terrorist.
Relax. I know you're panicking.
Christian terrorists panicking. Bro.
Hey, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said,
Stop wasting time. Okay.
Look, I'm relaxing. Go on.
Thank you very much.
Go on. You believe God has nothing.
So, he said that it would not be fitting of God's wisdom that Allah should enter into His creation. I submit the following verse, and then I want his commentary.
Yeah, brothers, let him speak. Let him speak. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course, I'm not terrorist.
Surah 75,
I'm also supposed
Ayah 22 and 23. Some faces that day will beam in brightness and beauty, looking towards their Lord.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Shamsi, is how can they look towards their Lord if Allah doesn't enter into His creation when vision is a creation?
Okay, watch out.
Go on.
This joke. No,
They laugh. Answer the question. I'm for real.
Brothers.
Your book is for real. Vision is a creation.
Brothers, I know, brothers. You know what we should say? It's my time.
Calm down.
You know what we should say? Wallahi, when you
He's not Muslim. He was trying to get you.
Okay. Well, brothers, okay. Wallahi, we as a Muslim, it's my time to speak.
Is vision a creation?
Wait, let me speak. We as a Muslim, when we hear about speaking, we should say Alhamdulillah for Islam.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is vision a creation?
Now, if watch, Prophet Muhammad explained.
My question is vision a creation?
Vision is creation, but Allah's not inside.
Thank you.
Allah's not inside.
Vision is a
Allah's not
creation.
inside. Allah, no, wait, I haven't finished.
Are they looking
I haven't
towards
finished.
it?
Let me finish. Let me finish. Brothers, my brothers, let me deal with the best debater for the Christians.
Go on.
Embarrassment.
I want to hear it.
Now, the moon. When I look at the moon, is the moon inside my eyes?
Thank
Yes
you.
or no? Yes or no? It's inside my eyes, the moon.
The optics is.
No, the moon.
Yes.
The moon.
How do you see it?